A brand is not what you say it is. A brand is what a customer says it is. This was stated by Marty Neumer, a renowned branding specialist, and I couldn't agree more with what he said. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's Tradyl Talks video, I will be talking to you about how to build a brand with a strong identity. I know it's not easy to start a brand from the ground up, and starting one that stands out is definitely not an easy task. I'm sure you think about stuff like, what should my brand look like? Or how should it make people feel? Or will I be able to connect with my target audience with this brand? Well, these questions are inevitably going to come up when you start thinking about how to connect the dots between what you are selling and who you are trying to reach. But do not worry, our series on how to build a brand will be your guiding light to help you create the brand of your dreams. All you got to do is grab that notebook and start following these steps, and you can create a brand identity that resonates with your target audience and helps you achieve your business goals. So the first step in creating your brand's identity is to identify your brand's purpose and values. Ask yourself questions like, what do you stand for? What do you want to achieve? And what makes you unique? What is your long-term vision for your business? Your answers will help you define your brand's values and what it stands for. This helps to build trust and credibility, which can lead to increased loyalty and a stronger bottom line with your target audience. For example, if you are a thrift store owner, your brand's purpose and value would be to reduce the carbon footprint of fast fashion by offering unbeatable discounts on fashion items. Step 2 would be to conduct a market research. I can't tell you how important this step is for your brand to succeed. You can start by researching your competitors and what they are doing. Analyze their branding and see what is working out and what isn't. You can also conduct surveys and focus groups to gain insights into your target audience behavior, preferences, and pain points. Let us know in the comment section below if you want a detailed video on how to create a market research. The third step in branding is one that is very important, which is to develop a brand's voice and tone. In this step, you will have to determine how you want your brand to sound when you are communicating with your audience. Do you want it to sound maybe formal, friendly, classy, or chic? Your brand's voice and tone should be consistent across all social media platforms. It is also important to establish guidelines for how your brand should communicate with your audience, including important things like language, tone, and style. For example, let's take the company Tiffany. It's not just about the shade of baby blue that they have, but it's also about the brand's personality, which is always witty, elegant, and classic. Their content and social media teams work together for a voice consistency across all their platforms. Step 4 in branding is to create a brand's visual identity. An important step is to develop a logo as well as a visual identity that reflects your brand's purpose and values. So therefore, you will have to choose things like the typography, colors, and design elements that will help you stand out and communicate your brand's message. Your logo and visual identity should be memorable and easily recognizable. They should also be adapted to different media such as digital, print, and packaging. You can simply call this branding. One of the most important aspects of branding is design. So let me tell you a few design elements to consider while you are creating a logo for your business. The first step in creating a logo is choosing the colors. Color is a prominent and powerful tool in branding. It can evoke emotions and convey messages and make your brand a memorable one. Therefore, you've got to choose a color palette that fits with your brand's personality and message. To make this simpler for you, let me explain it with an example. Let's say that you're starting a thrift store. A business type like this is all about sustainability and second-hand clothing. Therefore, the color palette that I would most likely choose for this kind of business is shades of green or brown. Green here represents nature, earth and harmony, whereas brown gives it a more of a vintage, comfort and longevity feel. So similarly, you have to try and research about the color theory and pick out colors that go best with your brand's value. The second important aspect in designing a logo is typography. Typography, or the font that you choose for your brand, can communicate a lot about your brand's personality and values. Choose a font that is easy to read, consistent, and reflects your brand's voice. There are 4 major types of fonts, which are serif, which is more like a traditional and sophisticated font. Then we have sans serif, which is modern and contemporary. There's script, which is usually stylish and elegant. And finally, there's a display font, which consists of a lot of unique and quirky fonts. Let me again take the example of the thrift store. A thrift store has a very friendly and a cool vibe attached to it. Therefore, it will be better for me to choose a font that comes from the display category. So once you choose the main category, then you can search for different types of fonts under this. For this, you can use platforms like Google Fonts, whatthefont.com or fontspace.com to avail some free fonts. The next important design element is logo. Your logo is the face of your brand. It should be versatile enough to be used on a variety of materials such as business cards, websites, and social media profiles. A logo can be created by amalgamating various things like vectors, images, icons, and typography together. You can get these from pixels.com, flaticon.com, freepix.com, and many more. Now let's continue with the thrift store example. So for this, the logo idea that I would most likely go with would be probably a leaf, a hanger, t-shirt with probably an earth print or the recycle symbol. I could probably amalgamate all these different elements together to create a logo, therefore making it unique, but will also make your brand stand out at the same time. Now that we've covered the basics of branding design, let's take a look at some of the tools that you can use to create your branding materials. The first design tool that I want to talk to you guys about is Canva. This is an extremely popular online tool that allows you to create a variety of design materials. From logos, social media graphics, business cards, name it, you can do this all on this platform. It offers a wide range of templates and design elements to help you create a professional looking design quickly and easily. This is a very easy platform that you can use to develop an aesthetic branding direction. The second tool that I would recommend would be the Adobe Creative Suite. The Creative Suite is a collection of design softwares that includes Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign. These tools are extremely powerful and require a bit more of a technical expertise to use. If you are serious about creating high quality branding materials, then Adobe Creative Suite is an excellent choice. You can watch YouTube videos and learn how to use these design softwares. The next design software is Figma. Figma is again a collaborative design tool and allows multiple people to work on the same project simultaneously. It is a great choice for teams and businesses that need to create and iterate on designs quickly. Again, this software also requires some technical expertise. If you are a newbie, I highly recommend using Canva as most of the templates are free here and they have a wide variety of designs for you to choose from. In conclusion, branding is an essential part for any business and good designs is a key aspect of creating a strong brand image. The fifth step is implement and monitor. Finally, all you have to do is implement your brand identity across all channels and monitor how it is received by your target audience. Adjust your branding strategies as needed to better resonate with your audience. You can use social media monitoring tools to keep track of what people are saying about your brand online. Building a strong brand identity definitely takes time and effort, but it is well worth in the long run. By following these steps, you can create a brand identity that resonates with your target audience and helps you achieve your business goals. If you like this video and found it extremely useful for you, please like, share and subscribe. Let's make global trade local.